Good morning. Yes, we are back Monday morning, back on the 1200 coupe. Before we start on that, I thought I'd give you a quick look at what's going on in my 240Z. Done a spot prime on the bonnet there, as you can see. I've finished the last of the panels in resto finish primer. Great stuff, by the way. I've also done all inside of the car with resto finish primer, except for the front, because that's getting a spray on body deadener. So yeah, it's all in primer, ready to rub down and paint. So my plan is, Christmas is only a few weeks away. I'm taking a couple of weeks off over Christmas, and in that time I'm going to paint my car, so it will be in colour by New Year's. Yes, I cannot wait, I tell you. Anyway, I will see you down the shed. The panels showed up that I was after. So I got the inner seal panel, the inner rear beaver section, and the rear brace, front brace that goes up inside the guard here. So what I'm going to do next is take off the front guard and door, so I can start work on doing this seal panel section. Then I'll probably weld that brace in up the top here, and then move to the back and weld the inner rear beaver section. So yeah, into that. Let's do it. I'll put you in the tripod, eh? Let's see. Alright, so panels are off, as you saw. Okay, I'm going to have to remove this section here, so I'll do a cut through here and undo the spot welds, so I can get the rest of this out. Once that's all out, I can have a look what's going on the inner seal panel on the inside here, so I can work out my plan of attack for replacing that. It's all a process, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the car back a bit so I can jack the front end up so it's up higher, so I'm not laying on my side to try and work on it. I need a hoist. One day. So I usually drill out just a pilot hole with either a 3.5 or a 3mm drill bit, and then I've got my homemade spot weld drill bit. As you can see, they're a lot flatter than a standard drill bit. A lot of people carry on about how expensive spot weld drill bits are. They're not hard to make if you know what you're doing. Just got to flatten the tip off and chamfer each side so it can cut, and it works every time. It's just a standard 8mm drill bit. Okay. Wait a minute. See how it's separated straight away. You've seen enough. So this is where I make a cut underneath, just to get this bottom section off. So that's all off. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So yeah, I got the new seal panel here, and it's way longer than it needs to be. The other side was that was supplied was for a ute, which was too short. So that's why I made up this section here, but obviously I didn't have to. I didn't realise that. But, so I'll cut this one off about a little bit longer than it needs to be for now, just so I can get it in position. Oh, mozzies are thick. Go away. Yeah. Stupid mozzie. Anyway. Yeah, so I've got to get this section here out now. So yeah, we got some welds, standard welds there, so they'll have to be ground out. We got some spot welds down here for the actual seat bracket inside there. So we've got to release those and yeah, get this bit out. Happy joy. So you start digging. You start digging. Is here. I saw a tiny little pinhole, so I thought I'd just hit it with the wire wheel on the drill, and then that happened. So then I thought I'd investigate a little bit deeper and had a look on the inside. Yeah, even around there where the accelerator pedal, what's left of it, bolts to the floor. It's a bit rusty and a bit over here, but for now I'll definitely have to fix this bit here and this bit here before I weld the seal panel in, just to make it a little bit easier. And then I'll, once it's on the rotisserie, I'll worry about that bit over there then. So yeah, sometimes you just shouldn't dig. But oh well. Shit happens, they say. So yeah, it's lunchtime anyway. Gotta eat. So I only need 4 subscribers now. 4. I could probably do that by the end of the week. If you guys want to come in, come in. There's room for plenty. Anyway, yeah, I've made up my bits of metal here. Make them up one at a time and weld them in fashion. So we've got this one here that goes there, and then we got this one here that goes there, so to speak, and then we got one more somewhere. Oh, there it is. This one here, which goes there. So I've got to crank out the welder now and tack weld these in situations. So yes, let's do it. 4 more. 4. So yeah, I'll fix that bit there. No more rust, and I've also done the inside up there. So next thing to do is get this into position, but I've got to drill some plug weld holes first. As you can see, I've already cleaned this edge up and hit it with some copper spray. So this has got to go up inside there like that. Yeah, plug weld time. So the inner seal is all in. It's been epoxy painted in the middle and on the flanges where I've got a weld, it's got the weld through primer. Okay, so just a minute. over here, we've got this little indent on the inside of the seal panel. Now there's supposed to be another thicker piece of metal in here because that's a jacking point, so I've got to add that in. It's just so that if it comes to jacking up the car from that point, the seal panel won't crush up. Sorry if the lighting's bad, I've got to block off all that light up there. But at the moment, I've just got to refit the guard because I've got this seal panel just clamped on spot, but I've got to get it in the right spot so it matches up with the guard. So, just going to fit the guard up again and get it into position. I know where the seal panel's got to sit. To where it's supposed to sit. Need a battery. Shut the bonnet down. It's in the right spot, so that's good. Okay, this gap here tells me that it can go forward just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Right there is a good spot. Yeah. I like that. And she might just pull it back just a fraction. About there. Nope, too far. Okay, now I've got it there. That's about right. But what I'm going to do is I am going to drill a couple of holes for some clecos. So I thought I'd just put the door on quickly to make sure that this line along here is right. And yeah, no, it's not. As you can see, I can stick my finger right in there, and up this end. I can't. What we want to do is get it all like that, because that gap's way too wide. So, I was explaining these clecos. They're kind of like a reusable pop rivet in a way. So if you can see, put in the cleco tool like that, when I pull it down, these shafts come out and go narrower. Then when you release, they pull back, go fatter. So when you drill a 3mm hole, and you can stick it through, you should be able to, like so. And then when you release, that's not going anywhere, and it holds the two panels together. So I got a couple more in from the opposite side because I was shutting the door. But anyway, what I've got to do now is take these two clecos out and raise this panel up. So what we're going to do is take that one out. Take, oops, backwards, this one out, lift this up to about here, I reckon. Just going to shut the door. Yeah, that's much better. So what we'll do is we'll clamp it in that spot and re-cleco it. Yeah, heaps better. Okay. Now I've got to get up. I'll just clamp this under here. Like so. Okay, where's that? Oh, it's under there. What I'll do is I'll take that one off of there and I'll put it up here. Need to tighten that up a wee bit. Okay. And we'll drill one through here. I'll drill a battery. And we'll drill one through right about there. Right, I want to cleco from the back again. So I might have to move myself to do that. Simples as that. Alright, now we'll shut the door and see what's happening. Okay. So we've got it all. Well, we've got about 3 or 4 Alright guys, I'm going to have to call it here because mozzies. Because yeah, I'm going to go down the street and do some bloody mozzies. I've got to do some business which has to be done. So yeah, anyway, I got the inner seal done and the outer seal is, there's a few plug welds in it holding it in place, but I'm happy with that line along the bottom of the door. That's good. And once the quarter panels all welded on, it's going to look great. So yeah, still got to do front part, bottom section of the A pillar here that's missing. So this door will come off in the morning and I'll finish off these plug welds and then do that bottom section of the A pillar. Then I'll move forward to putting this. Hang on a minute, it's over here. Oh, mozzies. Move forward to putting that section in. And that looks like it's going to fit good too, because that's the first time I've offered that up. And that looks great. So that won't take long to do. Not much fettling at all. Once that's done, I'll move forward, or move backwards again, and start welding this rear quarter panel on. So hopefully that will be by the end of tomorrow. So yeah, getting there guys, getting there. Oh! So yeah, I'm going to sign off here, and 4 more subscribers guys, just 4 more, that'd be good. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Cheers guys.